Hi guys, it's Cindy Leach, your polymer clay tutor, and today's studio tip is all about rubbing alcohol and what a useful tool it is or supply for your polymer clay studio. Now, I use rubbing alcohol all the time. My favorite type is to use the 99% because it is the strongest. It is super cheap. I bought, I don't know, 4 of these size bottles at Costco for about $5 or $6. And I use it for all kinds of things. First thing you can use it for with polymer clay is, say you've got an old cane that's getting beat up and it's got other colors stuck to it. You can use it to clean the dirty clay up with the rubbing alcohol, and you can just swipe along. And this is a raw cane, so it hasn't even been used yet, and I can wipe off all those pink sections that were stuck on there and clean it right up. If you've got some white polymer clay, you can clean off the dust and the lint by using rubbing alcohol. You can also use it to clean your work surfaces, clean your tools, clean your pasta machine. But it also is a fantastic remover of permanent pen, like a Sharpie. So if you've got permanent pen anywhere, except for if it's soaked into some paper or some wood or something, sometimes it's hard to remove. But if you've got permanent pen somewhere else on a more non-porous surface and you can't wipe it off normally, this is just a dry paper towel, I can't get that off. But with the rubbing alcohol there, it'll just wipe right off. And so you can remove Sharpie. It works great for removing stickers on metal objects or glass objects if you were going to cover them with polymer clay. You can also use it to remove excess dried on acrylic paints. And if you've got an old finish, say you've used a finish on your polymer clay charms and it's incompatible. It gets all sticky or it's flaking off and it's just not working. You don't have to throw away your charm. You can soak it in the rubbing alcohol and you can remove that old finish. You may need to use a little toothbrush or something to get it worked into the crevices, but you can usually remove most finishes with rubbing alcohol. You can also, there's a neat little trick that painters use if they're painting the house and they can't tell whether it's acrylic paint or oil-based paint. You can do something, this table here has been painted with acrylic, and I can test to see if it's acrylic paint by just rubbing some alcohol on it. And if the color comes off, yep, see the yellow there? If the color comes off onto your paper, then you know that it's an acrylic or water-based paint. I use it for lots and lots of things. You can thin down your alcohol inks. You can clean up your alcohol inks. You can also mix it into a bottle with a little bit of water and spritz it onto alcohol inks, and it will bleed out and do some really cool effects. And what else do I use it for? Oh, it will remove, if you're using like a UV gel for your nails or in a UV cured resin, you can wipe it with rubbing alcohol to get that sticky residue that's on there after it's cured. You can remove it with that. You can also clean glass, such as like glass ornaments. If you're going to be sticking polymer clay on them, you can clean them with rubbing alcohol. Same with metal, and if you're trying to remove grease or fingerprints and that kind of thing. So I find it's probably the cheapest but most used supply in my studio. So I hope that was helpful for you, and if it was, do let us know if you like this video. And if you've got some other tips for using rubbing alcohol, leave those in the comment section below. I might have forgotten something. And if you have suggestions for future videos, things you'd like me to test, products you'd like me to show you how to use, that kind of thing, leave those in the comment section below. And don't forget, we have a great resource over at polymerclaytutor.com where you can use the search box and find answers to all of your polymer clay questions. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.